I'm Ruby Lefty and you're watching Hummingbird's Kitchen. Today we'll be making...
Hi everyone, welcome back to Hummingbird's Kitchen. Today we're going to make tofu chocolate pudding. So I quickly explain the ingredients. This is tofu, half pack of 300 grams, so it's 150 grams. That is about 5 ounces, 4 to 5 ounces. And this cup has American measurement here. 8 ounce, 1 cup, American cup, 1 cup. And 10 grams of gelatin. 10 grams of gelatin is what? 3.3 ounce. You know, if you buy powder gelatin in the States, I recall it's gonna come in 8 grams package. So it's slightly less than these, but 8 grams should do. Okay? And this is one of those pack cocoa, and it says it's 0.55 ounce, 16 grams. And I'm going to use a teeny bit of rum and some cocoa powder. So let's make it. First thing you're going to do is pour powdered gelatin into milk. This is low-fat milk because my kids don't like a whole milk. They don't like the taste of it. So this is low-fat. You can use fat-free 1%, 2% whole milk as you wish. And let this one stay for 5 minutes or so. So that's going to absorb, the powder is going to absorb the liquid, and that's going to be dissolved perfectly. Okay? Okay, we wait enough. So now we're going to microwave this. Make sure you're not going to boil this. Once you boil the liquid, then gelatin is not going to set. So very important thing, when you cook something with gelatin, you should make it warm enough that gelatin is going to be dissolved, but on the other hand, you would never boil it. Okay? I'm just going to start with 1 minute and then see how it's going to get dissolved, and maybe I'm just going to add another 30 seconds. We'll see. Now milk is warm enough and I'm dissolving gelatin. It seems like it got dissolved very well. So now I never can open this one. I'm gonna add cocoa powder. I'm not gonna add any sugar because I always find these things sweet enough. But if you like to make it very sweet, you can add say 2 tablespoons of sugar or some honey. This is optional, but I'm not gonna do it now. After cocoa mix, we're gonna pour pure cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. The reason why I put cocoa mix with cocoa powder is cocoa mix have certain extra things, I don't know what, like maybe corn something, that it's going to prevent all the cocoa parts to go down when you're setting in the fridge. Otherwise, it's not going to be even. The color is going to be separated. It's going to be layered. If you don't mind that, it's just going to be fun, and certainly maybe that's healthier. So I said chocolate pudding, but on the other hand, I don't use any chocolate. But by adding enough cacao powders, it's going to taste just like chocolate pudding. Okay? I was about to forget about rum. This is again optional. I know many people don't like to put it, but I'm going to put say 2.5 milliliter, and again this is American measure cup, so measure spoon, and it says, you can see it, it says half teaspoon of rum. Okay. Adding rum or brandy into it, that's gonna make tofu smell a little milder. So if you fundamentally don't like tofu, but you want to make this because it's healthier, then I would recommend you to put either brandy or rum. But if you really do like the flavor or taste of tofu, then maybe you don't need it. So we're gonna pour this stuff into the bigger bowl. This is a good thing because then if any gelatins left in the cup without getting dissolved, we're gonna find out. So we can just pour some back in and microwave a little more to make sure everything's dissolved. But it seems okay now. We put tofu too. Now it's mixing time. Mix, 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 mix. So now we're gonna use this. You know, I like blenders. Blender's one of my best friends, and it doesn't mean I don't have many friends. I have many friends, but still, Blender's my friend. But I don't trust him so much. Okay. Doing it again. No particular reasons, but because I use 2 cups, I always do it twice. This is it. We're gonna pour it in the cup. I never can do this without messing it up inside. Okay, 4 chocolate tofu pudding is ready to set. So let's put them in the fridge and wait a couple hours. I would say 2 to 3 hours minimum. If you have half day, that would be much nicer. Hi. So this is the tofu chocolate pudding after leaving in the fridge about 4 hours. Nicely set. Everything is nicely set. So you can eat it as it is, but I'm just gonna make it a little prettier. Okay. You can use commercial whipped cream, but also when you have a time, you can whip the cream and you're just gonna put it in the bag like this, and you can put it in the freezer. Actually, after being whipped, whipped cream can last quite a long time in the freezer. Okay, and we're gonna sprinkle, sprinkle, and sprinkle. Okay, do you like this? I only use a very little amount of decoration, but you can put the vanilla ice cream, whatever the ice cream you like. You put the crumbles or nuts, say what else? You can even put some fresh fruits. You know, anything just goes, and you'll like it. I hope you enjoyed today's Hummingbird's Kitchen. Please give us any comments, suggestion here, and please do subscribe. What's important for today? So making pudding is such an easy thing. There's not really hints or anything, but if I were to say one thing, please use silken tofu. Don't go for firm tofu. Okay?